Hey everyone, welcome to the broadcast. This is so exciting. We are coming into, are we in Gemini season now, Toni? I
We're
think
very close.
very close, and you've got two Geminis here, everyone. I'm with Toni Greene. Hey, Toni.
Hey, Marla, how are you?
Fantastic. So if you guys have watched the channel in the past, Toni and I used to do a lot of videos on here. And then life took us different directions and different adventures. And I had not been posting. It's so funny because I used to post about 2 to 3 videos per week for a while there, like 2015, 16, 17, 18. And then when COVID hit and stuff, and I was just like, I don't know what went. I put everything on pause. And now, like you were saying, Toni, it's Gemini energy, and we're back at doing our projects.
Yes, every Gemini I know is like I hear that song coming out of the dark. That is not how it is saying, and I know my voice stinks. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, we're getting our mojo, juju, whatever you want to call it back. And I noticed for myself too, like especially I went from this place of being like trying to get everything done and doing all these things and moving forward. And then I just said to myself one day, I said, you're just sitting here, get up. And I'm like, later. And then now within the past 2 days, I'm like, let's go. It's time. So whatever that's for, whatever that
Oh,
means.
we're here. So if you guys follow Toni on TikTok and Instagram, she does these clearings, which is little great, these little mini clearings. And I thought I'd ask you to start us off with a clearing. And I've got my etheric weaver that I do clearing. So I'll hold this, and this will
I love it.
heal and unravel anything that you bring in, that you want to clear for us. And I'm thinking clearing procrastination, stagnation, and we're coming into the half year mark, and we want to really, I always think, okay, gosh, it's been 5-6 months we're into now in the year. What are we going to do to finish this year off, this last juicy half?
Okay, so we are motivated. I get a no. We're going to clear that to a yes. All that caused us to be unmotivated has healed, cleared, and released. No, let's clear that. Ooh, and then I'm going to use the word procrastination. We procrastinate. I get a definite yes. We're going to clear, heal that. All that caused us to procrastinate. That fear of moving forward, that just being stuck. Let's heal, clear, release all of that. And then we're making magic. I love that one. Let's clear. I get a no. Let's clear it to a yes. And then all that has caused this and kept this is cleared. No, this is healed. This part is healed. The rest needs to clear and heal. Yeah. And procrastination is really, once we procrastinate on one thing, it just catches up like in every area. Seriously, yes.
And if you're like me out there, you guys, I find myself, I have so many and it could be a Gemini thing, and maybe Toni too. I have so many interests that I know I can never do them all. And so I have my toe in a lot of them. And then I just procrastinate on all of them a lot of times because of that. And I think I think I just want to pick like 3 things and go with those full force, because otherwise I do half-assed.
Yeah. And not only that, like one thing I find about myself, and I have Gemini in, I think, 3 placements.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the things I notice about myself is I can be, if I'm in work, I'm all in work. But if I'm in relationship, I'm all in relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, we still need to work. We still need to like have our mind functioning on this side too, which is really a crazy little dynamic. Do you ever get that, Marla?
Yep, absolutely. And you just gave me an idea to clear for relationships. There's a lot of
you picking it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say a few things. If there's anything you want me to add, let me know.
Okay.
We're ready, willing, and able to be in a relationship. I get a no. Oh, that's a big one. We're ready, willing, and able to be in a healthy relationship. I get a no. And then I'm going to say all that caused this and kept this is healed, cleared, and released for both of those. I get, I get a no. People think sometimes I'm like making up my reactions. No, I'm just trying to breathe, folks, because I feel this leaving. Okay, and then the next thing is we have let go of all we need to let go of to be in a healthy, loving relationship. I get a no. Let's clear that. We've let go all that's happened with exes, ex-lovers, ex-partners, ex-friends. We've let go of all of that and it has healed. I get a no. And then we're going to go in a little deeper. And I'm going to say, pull this from the roots and pull it all the way out and all that caused it and kept it. And then just pull all of that out. And then let's heal that too, because even if we remove it, we might still have a source for it. So we want to make sure we're getting just all of it out and all of it on its way and healed. And I just want to say some people might feel a relief or dizzy or pressure or pushing or pulling or blah, 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 anything that you feel cold. I was working with a woman this afternoon and she felt goosebumps all over. And then she said, oh my goodness, my head is just spinning. I said, yeah, it's leaving. Just breathe through it. Just breathe through it. So one of the things you want to realize, all this energy can leave today, but it might take a minute for your thoughts and programs and beliefs to catch up. Now, one thing I want to do is a healing on this where I say we have healthy thoughts, programs, and beliefs for relationships with partners, friends, and family. And I get a no and I can barely speak, and we're able to speak our truth in relationships. And I get a no, clear, heal, release all of this. And then all that caused it and kept it. And folks, if you feel like it's a bit much, pause the video, do one part, come to the next part once you feel that clear. Because Marla and I are we're Geminis. We'll just keep throwing things at, we'll keep throwing healings at you. If you need to take a break in between, do it. And if you feel like, okay, we have layers of things that have happened. If you feel like, this is still a little bit presenting, or you just do this every day for a week or once a week, do it and hold on to it, because people be peopling. And even if we clear everything out today, somebody might people tomorrow, and then you need to clear it out again. So that's what I would say. Hold on to this video, this show. Come back to it often. Save it in your files, download it, do whatever you have to do with it so that you have all of these clearings. And Marla, I'm hearing money. So do you want to do some money clearings?
Let's do money, people. All right. So
who doesn't want to do money?
Let's make the most money that we've made, like this last half, because we want to remember money is good. When we have enough flowing in, we can help other people. We're not stressed. We can do other things in our life. So money, we want to bring that in flowing easily and effortlessly.
Okay, let's clear that to a yes right away. And here's the thing I want to say, just based on some of the things you said. All negative beliefs and programs about money have been healed, cleared, released. I get a no. All that caused them and kept them have been healed, cleared, and released. Now, here's the big one people don't get. You think, know, feel, and believe you deserve the amount of money.
Yes.
You fantasize about, you dream about. Let's clear that to a yes. And people can say, I did the law of attraction. I did this, I did that. And I keep getting here and then, phew. And what I ask them is, if you did this, how would it make you feel? And they say, I would be really afraid. Well, let me add this. A lot of people that they always say this to me, let me get this much money and I'll give this, and this. I'm like, your money's gone and you owe now. So
Yes.
a lot of people have this mentality that if they make an agreement, that if they get, first of
You have to
all,
give it away. That's a great point.
listen, whatever you get is meant for you. You're not getting it because you're going to give it because then God or the universe or whatever you believe in would just go give it to those people. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
If you do want to go giving minimal, okay, because that's where these stars and these athletes, they get their big contracts and they're paying agents and managers, and then they're buying houses for their whole families, everybody in their family, and they're giving money and buying cars, and they're living out of their little Toyota. Not that a Toyota's bad.
Right.
I one. Okay. But the point is, you manifest for you and nothing else. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to say this, whatever you believe in, universe, whatever, put your word into it. When you try to manifest for somebody else, it may stop your manifestation, because if that person, that place, that organization, that thing is not meant to have it, it'll be like, okay, until you realize you are in control of you and what you do is for you.
Yep.
We can't give this to you so you can squander it to everybody else, because they have their own things going on. So if you're the type of person who would win and take care of your mom and your brothers who don't, maybe even aren't even very respectful, they're going to say, no. Until you learn this, we might not be able to help you to the level you want. So please, folks, remember that. And that doesn't mean you can never help anybody. It doesn't mean, but it does mean the universe doesn't bargain with you either. The universe isn't playing a game of poker and negotiating with you that, oh, if I do this, I'll give this and this. And the universe is saying, no. You are already saying you're not deserving. The only way you deserve this is if you give it away. Stop it, folks. Just here's the bigger thing I always say to people, because I used to teach a law of attraction class, and I taught it in the public schools. I taught it in the recreation centers. I'm going to be teaching it in my programs coming up soon. So here's something people need to think about too. If you just give somebody something, they have no respect for that, and they're going to squander it and expect more. And if you don't give more, they may even be upset with you at that point, because they have a sense of, well, you gave before and you have so much, so give some more. Even organizations will guilt you. Now, here's what I say. If you truly want to give back, if you win or get a large amount of money, or you have money and you truly want to give back, start teaching people, how did you do that? Or help them in this way of, let me show you how to do a garden. Let me help you clean out, or whatever you want to do. But also, most importantly, if you are manifesting and you have manifested something and somebody says, oh my goodness, say, this was what I did. Let me teach you how to do what you want for you.
Yeah.
Let me show you how this is done. And I mean, it goes back to the give a man a fish, teach a man to fish, right?
That's right. And as far as matchmaking, even when women come to me and they want me to find me someone I can't find. So through my coaching, through teaching boundaries, through teaching I have a worthy course. I teach the women how to have strong boundaries, have self-love, self-respect, all of these things, so that they're so magnetic and they're so grounded and loving themselves that they match themselves. They can, the soulmate comes into themselves, instead of laying that on a dating app or a matchmaker to do. Because even if the matchmaker finds you the greatest guy that he's got all the things on your list, if you're not ready, if you don't feel worthy, if your bank account's a mess, or if you're not in the shape you want to be, or you're emotionally unavailable, or still have sloppy boundaries and the issues, it's not going to work anyway. So you want to work on that stuff first, and then he's going to come in.
Absolutely. I want to do a couple more clearings on abundance and wealth, and then we'll go into the whole relationship thing if you want. But right now, we started doing some wealth ones, and I'm going to use the term money and wealth. And if that makes anybody uncomfortable, let's just clear that now.
Clear that. We like wealth.
And we like money. And it's not, we think, feel, know, believe it's greedy to have too much. And let's clear wherever that belief, that program, wherever we heard that, clear that now. Because if you want to give more, you just have to have more,
Yeah.
right?
You can't be poor enough to make somebody else rich. You can't be miserable enough to make someone happy. You need to come from that overflow.
Exactly. So then the next thing I want to say is we are comfortable, and this is true. People typically have a certain amount of money in their bank account, and if they get over that, all of a sudden something comes up and they go back down.
That's
They're
right.
not comfortable. They're not comfortable with large amount. We are comfortable with large, excessive amounts of money in the bank. Look at me go back. That's a solid no. We're going to clear that.
Okay.
All that caused this, kept it, heal it, release it, let it go now. Okay, anything that is stopping or blocking us from what we consider our perfect level of wealth has been healed, cleared, released, programs and beliefs. I get a no. It's so funny. I have so much pressure in this part of my body right now.
I feel it too around here, the throat chakra.
Yes, the like from here to here, I feel this. And if I put my hand in it, I feel pain. So it comes from that. Let's just let it go. And folks, breathe it out. If you feel this pressure, that's good because it's going, it's about to go. And then the next money one I want to do is I am comfortable exceeding my own money goals. Clear that to a solid yes. A solid yes. That one I feel no pressure on. But let's clear it to a solid yes.
Ooh.
All that caused this and kept this. And here's what a big one. And I'm going to say this, Marla, and you can preach on this too. We're taught by our parents to be good, but not to be better. Okay. Our parents want us to be better, but there's always this thing of don't outdo somebody. Don't. So I'm going to say we are comfortable having more than where we came from. And I get a no, let's clear that. And then we are comfortable if we break that should we call it parental dynamic or that financial lineage? We're comfortable breaking our financial lineage constraints. Now that was spirit coming in with that. There's no way I came up with that on my own. I'm going to have to re-listen to this show like 5 times. It's so good right now.
Yeah, it's so good.
All that caused these financial lineage and ancestral constraints. And then while we're doing this, have been cleared, healed, and released. Any contracts or anything else that keeps us where we are have now been cleared, healed, released, dissolved into nothingness. I get a no. We have guilt with money. I get a yes. Let's clear that and heal all that caused it. Now, some of you may have yeses to certain things and no's to others. Some of this might apply. Just do it all anyway.
Yeah, just do it all. It releases.
From lineage, from everything. And I tell people, just because you don't feel it, it doesn't mean it's not clearing something.
Right.
Because some clearings we don't feel. They kind of wisp right out of us quickly. We don't even feel it. It's like a little piece of tinsel we didn't know we had on our clothes. And it's in the outer part of our energy. Other ones come from the depth of us and we feel it going. So do them all and do them again.
I love it, Toni. Thank you so much. And so do you do these? I offer on my website, marlamartenson.com, I offer mini clearings with my etheric weaver. Do you offer that too? Do you do that on Zoom?
Yes. Okay. So on my website, I offer the readings just like you. I offer hypnosis. I'm starting some hypnosis programs again, finally, and clearings. Now, if you get a reading, so I'll be doing clearings throughout that reading. And also if you go to @Psychic Toni, there's a ton of like 60-second clearings on there, but yes, somebody can sign up and get a clearings if you have very specific, like, listen, I've always been insecure, or listen, I've always just had this problem with.
It's the throat chakra. It keeps releasing. Sorry.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, because and it will go in stages. Like, even though you might think we're not still clearing, but it is still clearing from you. So folks, if you are still feeling it, please. And that's how I release, through breath. I go like this, I go, and everybody's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm releasing, I'm happy, I'm not angry. But the yawning and the breathing and the letting it out through breath, other people will literally feel it like lift out of their left, right side. So I love that it's still clearing from you. I love that, Marla.
Yes. And Toni and I both studied with Jimmy Mack, and Jimmy Mack is on my channel a lot. And so that's where Toni and I learned about this clearing. And we've both been, how long have you been a psychic medium and reader? For most of your life, right?
Yeah, as far back as I can remember. And and Marla, you know, when you have that gift, it gets you in trouble as a kid, because you just don't even know what you don't know.
What you're saying,
and you know what you do know, but you don't know you're not supposed to say it.
Yeah. Oh, so that's great. Yeah, you've been helping people for a long time. And so so everybody, thank you so much for joining us. You can save this video and come back to it. And we're going to be doing many more. And check out our websites. I have a free gift if you can download a guided meditation to raise your frequency. And then that frequency raising, it's like 7 minutes. You listen to that, and then your frequency is going to rise, and you can call in the soulmate, the money, and all of that good stuff.
Yes, I love that, Marla.
And if you guys have any questions, put it in the comments below if you have any questions you want us to answer on the next one. All right. So much love, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.